Hi, this is Angel Jones. I love great conversations where life's journey is communicated not only through words, but tones and emotions. Explosive expressions that allow you to feel what they felt and learned. A fool learns only from his own mistake, while the wise learn from their own and from those others have made. Thanks for being here with us. I had a conversation with Laurence O'Brien from Ireland. Laurence founded BooksGoSocial in 2013, and after 3 of his novels had been published by Harper Collins and translated into 10 languages. More than this, Laurence speaks of perseverance, and I really think it's a key point to listen into. So here we go. Laurence O'Brien. Good morning, Laurence. How are you today?
I'm great, Angel. It's wonderful to be here. It's great for you to have me on the show, so thank you very much.
It's my pleasure, man. It's my pleasure. So tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us meeting?
Oh, perseverance is a key thing for me. Just keeping going, not giving up. It's been something I've used all my life to keep going. My story is many years of struggling as a writer. I spent 10 years writing before I got published. Now, I got a big publishing contract, but 10 years, and people were telling me, you're dreaming. People were telling my wife, he's dreaming, he's a dreamer, he'll never get published. But I did. I persevered, I got published. I got published through networking and also through writing. I spent a lot of time writing and learning. I put a lot of time into learning the craft. So I think it's important that you persevere, that you believe in your dream, and that you keep going, and that you work hard. Those are the things, they all work together.
Who did you learn perseverance from?
Oh, I think I learned it the hard way. Nobody told it. Perhaps I read it somewhere that I think perhaps I read it. As I started to get a bit older, I think I started to understand and read and learn from other people who've been down the road. So I think I did. I can't remember exactly who. I read a lot of self-help books, and I was always looking for ways to improve and to improve myself. So I did. I picked it up from other people who've been down this road.
Why will you continue to repeat walking in steps of perseverance?
Because I know now that it works.
Yeah.
I know now that perseverance achieves things, that if you want something, most things are hard on this earth. Most things are not easy. You know, they say nothing good comes easy, but it's very true. And if you're not born with a silver spoon, I wasn't born with a silver spoon, nothing at all. If you're not born with a silver spoon, unfortunately, you're left with the hard road. But it's very rewarding, and I'm very happy that I've been through that I've succeeded. I think it toughens you up. You have to have grit. You know, the grit is the ability. You get knocked down, you get back on your feet, you keep going. You get back on the saddle and Monday morning and you keep going. That's the grit that it takes. And other people, it's like you don't have to be that clever. You don't have to be that talented. You don't have to be that amazing. But if you persevere, if you keep going when others don't, you say, I haven't got that much talent, but I persevere. I keep going. So that's hugely important for me.
Wonderful. Appreciate on behalf of our audience you sharing that with us. But tell me, other than being a person that perseveres, what else have you done that you could say you've done that one thing consistently over the past 3 years?
Consistently. I think being curious. I'm always curious about new things. I'm interested in new things. I'm interested in finding out new things. So I'm constantly innovating and changing. We have a business now. It's called BooksGoSocial.com, and we're constantly innovating. We're helping other authors promote their books, and that's because I was published and I built up a huge social media following, and I learned a lot about the technology of social media. So it's curiosity. We're constantly doing new things. There's so many new things coming out online, as you know.
Yes.
We're in a period of real change. And this show is one of them. The great show that you have is one of the things in this period of change where we're getting connected to each other. We're able to listen to each other. There isn't so many editors in Manhattan or London telling us, oh, no, you can't be on our show, or you can't publish a book. No, you're not right. Wait till I've got my pal in line before you. No, the editors, it's talent that'll rise now, talent and perseverance. It's not about, oh, I have a friend in Manhattan who's going to help me. It's, yes, we're talented. We've got the chops. We can do it. We've got the chops. We've got the perseverance. Let's go and do it ourselves. So I think it's an amazing time to be alive. We're very fortunate.
Agreed.
That we can do new things.
I agree with that. So tell me, living a life where you are reaping the rewards of being curious, how does it make you feel?
Oh, it's wonderful. I really enjoy it. Now, I work very hard, but I enjoy it. And I think the important thing is that from this, you're able to help people. You're able to support. I have a family. I was able to take my son to a consultant and pay for it. So out of all this, out of the technology, I think it's the gold rush of our era. 100 years ago, people had to all go to California for the gold rush. Now we have a gold rush online. There is real opportunities for people. You have to do it right. You have to provide value. You have to provide good service, but there are real opportunities for people. So it makes me feel good to be part of that and to be able to support my family.
Tell me, Laurence, why would you suggest that someone else do what you've done?
Why? Well, necessity is the mother of invention. If you need something new, if you need to find a meaning in your life, I think that's hugely important. For me, when I was younger, there was a big hole inside. What am I doing? Just on a treadmill, working in a job and going home tired, too tired, just have dinner, go to sleep, get up early again, go to the job. So now I have a business which I've started, BooksGoSocial.com, and it's helping other people. I love to do that, to help other people. And so the rewards are great. And if you want to step out of your ordinary life, find some meaning, follow your dreams, persevere, be curious, learn.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Laurence, it's my pleasure. Enter into the time machine with me.
Okay.
What is your earliest childhood memory?
Oh, my God. Oh, that's a hard question. There's a couple of early ones. One in particular, I remember being in the snow, walking back from school. I must have been 4 or 5, and the snow was as high as me. We had to walk through a little tunnel through the snow. That was one of the worst winters here in Ireland. I'm speaking to you from Dublin in Ireland. One of the worst winters we've had in the last 50 years. So that's a strong memory. And also playing with some cousins who came over from America. Those are the things that stand out, my earliest memories.
How old do you think you were?
Oh, probably about 4, 5, something like that.
Okay, and why do you think that memory with the snow, why do you think that memory is so clear?
I think it was clear, and it's still in my mind, because it was different, something different to the ordinary everyday. I think you remember things. Well, I remember things that are different, things, strange things or different things that happen.
Yeah. It is time to enter into declaration. Have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Not one person. I think I've chosen, there are a lot of people. I have some staff now who I'm helping as much as I can, constantly giving them information. But it's not just our staff, it's the authors. We have 3,500 authors who we've helped. And I try every day to help authors to reply directly to their emails, to give them the information. We also have a conference here in Dublin in June every year, BooksGoSocial Dublin Writers Conference. And I give back as much as I can. I don't claim to be perfect, but I do try and help people where I can.
Wonderful. Are you married?
I am, yes.
Do you have children?
I do. I have 3 children, 3 wonderful, lovely children. Having children, I think, is really important. For me, I think I only matured after I had children. I don't know about other people, but for me, it was a big turning point. It forced me to examine my life and to grow up and to be responsible. There was a baby to look after. It's a huge responsibility. Sure, people can help you for a couple of hours or whatever, but it's down to you. You've got to earn money. You've got to be responsible. You've got to come home at the right time. And for me, and I don't think I was great when I was younger, but this forced me to grow up and be responsible.
Do you believe in God, Laurence?
I believe there is a higher power. I don't know what I would call it, but I think there is some reason things happen. I see so many coincidences, and I think there's a reason things happen. And some people think there's a reason for everything. I'm not sure. I think in the future we'll discover things that we don't know about. For instance, 200 years ago, if I'd lived 200 years ago and I'd talked to you about electricity, someone had said, we're going to use something called electricity, you wouldn't know what that was.
Yeah.
You'd think it was magic. So I think there are things we don't know, and I think there's good and evil, but I think evil is probably the lack of good. There's good, there's love, those things exist, and so there is a higher power.
It's cool. So tell me, what is your favorite song when you were 12 years old?
I think my favorite would be The Boxer, Simon and Garfunkel. It's a song about struggle, a personal song about standing up for yourself and perhaps being alone, but still fighting on, even though you're alone, fighting on.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
I do, yes. I have an inner circle. It's important to have friends. I think you can't always count on your friends. At times it can be wonderful to have friends, and for me, socializing as a writer is really important. But family is important, and believing in yourself is important as well.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day or 3 hours a week?
3 hours a week. I try not to watch too much. I like creating, I like writing, I like working. But if there's a special program on, I'll watch it.
So, Laurence, this has been a great conversation. I thank you for going into the questions a bit more to share your experiences and your understanding. In closing, is there anything you would like to share with our listening audience?
Well, I think the main thing is, if you have a dream, believe in it. I only had a dream. I got published, translated into 10 languages. My latest book is The Nuremberg Puzzle. And it was a dream always to write books. So if you have a dream in the back of your mind, think, I'd like to do that someday, go for it and work hard for it. And if you're an author, you can find us at BooksGoSocial.com. And thank you very much, Angel. It was a real pleasure. You have a great show.
Thank you very much, Laurence. It was a pleasure having you on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.